In this video, I'm going to show you how you can make $900 or more in a day simply by promoting digital products that you don't even have to create yourself, guys. So if you're new here, my name's Dan. I'm from Michigan, and I used to be a monk for 10 years. That's why I'm known as the seven-figure monk, okay? And now I help people make money online. I help people make money online, guys. All right. So I discovered a program, a blueprint that shows you step by step how to make $900 or more in a day. Okay. So what this is basically like a business in a box, right? It's a business in a box. It's like a turnkey business. Do you understand what that means? A turnkey business is basically a business that's all set up. So you don't have to create anything. Everything's created for you. Okay. We give you 4 different digital programs that you can learn from, and then you can resell. So these are 4 programs. Okay. You can earn $100, $300, $600, and $900 over and over again. And most people buy the $900 program, guys. It's our top seller. It's our number one seller. And these are e-learning programs, okay? Digital programs in the e-learning industry. So they teach you everything you need to know to build a successful online business. They teach you everything you need to know about digital marketing, right? Like you're going to learn how to brand yourself. You're going to learn how to automate your business so you can make money in your sleep. You're going to learn how to do email marketing. You're going to learn how to do attraction marketing. You can even learn how to create your own products. You can learn how to create your own communities, all these kinds of things. See, I launched this business last year. And before that, I never made money in my sleep. Before I launched my business, I never made money in my sleep. But after I launched my business, I learned the skills to make money in my sleep. And I've learned the skills. I've learned how to do email marketing. Okay. I didn't know how to do email marketing before I started this business, right? I knew that it was important. I knew it was something that I should learn, but I kept on delaying it because I thought it was hard. See, a lot of people think it's hard to have a business, but it's really not. It's actually so much easier than you think. It's never been easier before. Okay. Because this business, guys, this is a turnkey business. It's an all-in-one business in a box. You can launch your business in a day. Okay. If you're an action taker, if you just sat down and focused and set up your business, you could get your business set up in a day. You could even make a sale on your first day. I've seen it happen, guys. I've seen people launch their business and make a sale on their first day, right? So it's never been easier to build a business, guys. So why don't more people do it? Not everyone's cut out for, being an entrepreneur. Some people need to be told what to do. Some people need to be bossed around. Not everyone's ready. Not everyone's willing. Are you ready? Are you willing to make $900 or more in a day? If all you have to do is post videos on social media, see, not everyone's willing to do that. Not everyone even wants to post videos on social media, even if they can make money from it. This is, some people would prefer to work on the assembly line. They just prefer to put boxes on assembly line and not think and just be bloop, bloop. I'm not one of those people, but some people, they're just not cut out for this stuff. Not everyone's cut out for this stuff, guys. So basically, do you know what the buyer's journey is? So before someone buys something, they have to be aware that they have a problem. Okay. So you have a problem. I know what your problem is, right? Because 99% of the people in this world have this problem, more or less. Let's say 95%. 95% of people have the same problem, more or less. It's a lack of time and it's a lack of money. Either you have a lack of time, which means you're working too much, which means you're overworked, or you have a lack of money. Am I right or am I right? You know if I'm right. You know if I'm right. Okay, that's a problem like 95% of the people in the world have, because they call it, the 1% of people in the world are rich. 1% are super rich, guys. And then so everyone else, they have the same problem. It's a lack of time or lack of money. Okay, so when you take people through the buyer's journey, you have people have to be aware of their problem. Okay, so what is the number one problem for most people? Overworked and underpaid, guys. Overworked and underpaid. See, you might have a good job, but if you're working 40 to 70 hours a week, that means you have a lack of time. Okay, you might have a decent paying job, but if you're working 40 to 70 hours a week, you have a lack of time. You're not free. That's not freedom. 40 to 70 hours a week, that's not freedom. That's not. You're literally exchanging your time for money. You're selling time for money. Or you have a lack of money. That's obvious. You look at your bank account and there's not much money inside of there. Okay. So what we do as marketers, guys, we take people through the buyer's journey, right? So in my content, I address the issues that people are dealing with. I address problems that people are dealing with, which is they hate their job. They're overworked. They're underpaid. They want more time. They want more money. So I address that issue in my content. And then what's the next stage, guys? After you become aware of the problem, what's the next stage? It's the consideration stage. Okay, so you're aware, you have a lack of time, you have a lack of money, you're aware of the problem. Now, what's the solution? Now you got to consider your options. Okay, this is the next stage of the buyer's journey. Okay, you have a problem, you have a lack of time, you have a lack of money. So now you're in the next stage is the consideration stage. Now you're going to try to figure out, okay, I have a lack of time, I have a lack of money. So what am I going to do about that? So you're going to consider your options. It's the consideration stage. Now one thing people will do, they'll go back to college. Okay. Some people, if they want to make more money, they'll go back to college. They'll spend more money, go back to college to try to learn a new skill so they can make more money. That's one thing that people will do. Another thing that people will do is they'll get another job. Okay. So they'll get like 2-3 jobs. Okay. Because they want to make more money. They'll get like 2 or 3 jobs. Okay. That's one thing you can do. That's another thing. I wouldn't want to do that because that means you're exchanging your time for money. Do you think people that are doing Uber and DoorDash really want to do that? Of course they don't. Nobody wants to do that. That sucks. Nobody wants to do that. But they do that because they have a problem. They have a lack of time. They have a lack of money. Nobody enjoys that. I guarantee you, if you talk to those people and you really ask them heart to heart, do you really enjoy doing this? Right? Most people will be like, no. But they don't know there's other options. Okay. So another option is you need to have a side hustle. So now you go online and you're searching for side hustles. So what are you going to do? Are you going to do affiliate marketing? Are you going to do multi-level marketing? Are you going to do drop shipping? Are you going to do e-commerce? Are you going to trade? Right? That's what people do, guys. Okay. That's what people do. Either they go back to school to figure out how to learn new skills so they can make more money, or they get 2 or 3 jobs, or they try to go online to figure out a side hustle. And then if you go online to figure out a side hustle, I'll tell you all the side hustles: affiliate marketing, MLM, e-commerce, drop shipping, fulfilled by Amazon, trading. I know all of them, guys, because I do my research and I compare what is the best, what is the easiest, what is the most simple, what is the most beginner friendly, which one has the least amount of monthly fees. Okay. And it's this business, guys. I've done all my research, and I always do my research over and over again, just to solidify it in my mind. so I can explain to people the differences so they can save time and not waste their time. So this is by far, in my opinion, my humble opinion, this is by far the most beginner friendly, simple way to make money online, and the most profitable, because we earn 100% profit per sale. Okay. On average, most businesses, online businesses or offline businesses, they only earn 10 to 30% profit per sale. We earn 100% profit per sale, and our top selling product sells for $900. Okay. So imagine you get 1 sale a day, guys. That's an extra $900 a day. That's $27,000 a month and $328,000 a year. I know that seems outrageous. And of course, that's not going to happen overnight. It's a process, right? Of course. Of course. If someone tells you that's going to happen overnight, they're lying. Okay. They're lying, guys. It's not going to happen overnight. It's a process. What's up? Gilo. What's up? It's a process, guys. Like anything's a process, right? Everything's a process. Nothing happens overnight, guys. But let's imagine this. If you get 1 sale a month of 900, that's an extra 10K a year. Now be honest, is your company, are they going to pay you an extra 10K this year? Probably not. They might fire you this year. They might cut your pay. It happens all the time, guys. Right? It happened to me. I was working for a company for like 5 years. And then one day out of the blue, they said, we're going to cut your pay. Not just me, the whole company, guys. It was the whole company. Right? They decided to cut everybody's pay. Just like that. Boom. So if it can happen to me, it can happen to you. Like you're not in control at your job, guys. You are not in control. At any time, they can cut your pay. They can fire you. They can lay you off. They can reduce your hours. It's happened to me multiple times. Has it happened to you? Happened to me. It's a process. That's 100% worth it. Yeah, it's totally worth it, guys. Okay. Because the only way you're going to be wealthy, like truly wealthy, I mean, having like an abundance of money in your bank account, the only way that's going to happen is if you're a business owner and you're building multiple streams of income. I mean, like really wealthy, when you have so much money coming in that you don't even know what to do with it. Okay. That's only going to happen if you're a business owner and you're building assets. It's not going to happen at a job. The only way you're going to become wealthy at a job is whatever money you make from that job, if you invest in assets to build your wealth. That's the only way you're going to become wealthy, right? Like truly wealthy. I'm talking like real wealth. I'm not talking about just some extra money. So if you want to learn more about this, guys, just go here at sevenfiguremonk.com. This is an all-in-one business in a box, and you can make up to $900 a day. And all you need to do is copy, paste, and post videos on social media. That's it, guys. That's all I freaking do. That's all I do. I copy and paste stuff, and I post videos on social media. That's it. I post videos, I go live, and I copy and paste stuff. That's all I do. So if you're willing to just copy and paste and post videos online, then you have the potential to make $900 over and over again. Okay. So who's willing to do that? Drop a one. Drop a one if you're willing to do that. If you can make $900 over and over again, and all you got to do is post videos and copy and paste stuff, okay, then drop a one. Okay. Let's see who's willing. Not everyone's willing to do this, guys. And some people, it's like either they're afraid to do it because they're afraid that they won't make money or something, or they're just considering their options. Okay. That's what's most people, guys. Like, that's a fact. Most people, they don't start a business because they're afraid. They're afraid, like, what if I don't make money? What if I fail? What if people criticize me? It's fear of failure, guys. Fear of success. Fear of criticism. Okay. That's what stops people from like taking action. Okay. It's from the book Think and Grow Rich, guys. He talks about all the fears people have that stop them from being rich. And some of the top fears are fear of criticism, fear of success, fear of failure. Okay. People don't start a business because they're afraid. What if I start a business, but I don't make any money? Well, what if you make a lot of money? Why don't you focus on that? Instead of focusing on what could go wrong, focus on what can go right. Okay. Now think about that. Now imagine you make imagine you start this business, and you make thousands of dollars, or you go and you make millions of dollars, and then you're financially free. And then you never have to work for anybody else again. And you can do whatever you want to do, and you can live your dream life. Like, what's my dream life? My dream life is just having an abundance of money in my bank account, like buying a beach house in Florida or something, and, traveling the world, having more time to just do what I want to do, like play guitar. I already do what I want to do every day, guys. I do what I want to do every single day. I'm already living my dream life. All right. I would just be happy to have even more money. That's all. But I'm already living my dream life, guys. I'm building my business, which is what I love to do. I'm playing my guitar every day, which is what I love to do. I'm reading books every day, which is what I love to do. I'm already living my dream life, guys. The only thing I would like to do more of is more traveling. That's all. Okay. I just want to travel a little bit more. But other than that, like, I'm living my dream life right now. Okay. See, the thing is, once you have millions of dollars or a lot of money, like, most of the stuff that you do throughout the day is going to be the same. The only difference is you're probably going to do like more traveling, or you're going to buy more fancy things. That's all. But like, for me, nothing's really going to change, guys. Like, if I had $1 billion in my bank account today, I would still be doing like basically the same things that I'm doing right now. The only difference is I would just be traveling a little bit more. I would just have some more fancy stuff. I would just be going to more live events and hanging out with more people like that. That's the only difference, guys. But everything else, like my day-to-day activities, exactly the same. See, it's exactly the same, guys. You got to normalize your dream life. You got to think about your dream life before it happens, because everything starts with a thought, guys. If you want to make millions and millions of dollars, you got to see like millions and millions of dollars in your bank account before you can manifest it. It's called Manifesting 101. What's up, Todd? This is an all-in-one business in a box. Okay, so I'm basically selling a business in a box. So you get 4 different digital programs, so you can earn $100, $300, $600, and $900 over and over again. You get a website, you get a sales funnel. There's a community for training, support. You get live mentoring from 6 and 7-figure income earners. So everything you need to be successful to build your business, and you get 4 different digital products that you can sell, and you get 100% profit. And our top selling product sells for $900. So every time someone goes to your website and they purchase one of the products, you get paid instantly 100% profit directly to you. You get paid through your automated system. So we earn passive income here. Okay. It's semi-passive income. So what work do you have to do every day? Basically, all you have to do is copy and paste stuff and post videos on social media. That's basically what I do. I copy and paste stuff and I post videos to social media, and then I respond to comments, which is copying and pasting stuff, and then I respond to emails. That's basically all I do every day. Okay. I just went on a walk. Like what I like to do, I go on walks. So you're selling the course you bought. Well, it's much more than that. It's much more than that. It's a business in a box. It's not just a course. You get your own website. Okay. You get your own sales funnel. We teach you how to build multiple streams of income. Okay. We teach you how to create your own products. Okay. We teach you how to monetize your social media accounts. Like we teach you all these things. Like I've learned so much. See, before I started this program, I didn't know how to make money in my sleep. Now I make money in my sleep. Okay. I didn't know how to do attraction marketing. Now I do attraction marketing. I didn't know how to do email marketing. Okay, Todd, see ya. See, I give people a chance, but as soon as you say stupid stuff, I send you to the block party every day, guys, every day, all day. I give people a chance, but if you can't control your tongue, you're blocked. That's how it goes, guys. See, guys, I don't know why people are afraid to go live. People are so afraid to go live, but it's like the easiest thing in the world. Because if people are being rude to you, you just block them. You bless and release. If you want, you can say a prayer for them. I'm not so friendly though. I'm not so holy. Even though I used to be a monk, I don't say prayers for people like that. I think people that go out of their way to be rude to people, they deserve to get smacked down from the universe. I mean, that's just how I feel. Everyone has their own opinion, but I deserve that they deserve to get a smackdown because they're acting like a fool and they're being rude. So I believe they deserve their karma, right? I'll pray for them that they get their karma, right? I'm not Jesus. But you can pray for them if you want. You can wish them all the best. That's all good too. I mean, that's all good. I do hope that they learn to be better humans. I do. I hope that they learn how to be better humans. Okay. But I know the only way they're going to learn is probably by getting smacked down by the universe a few times. That's just how it works, guys. See, some people learn the smart way and some people learn the hard way. Learning the smart way is like you learn from other people. Like you learn from other people, guys. That's learning the smart way. Learning the hard way is like you do bad things and you get smacked down by the universe. That's called learning the hard way. So it's better to learn the smart way. Just like when it comes to making money online, guys, it's better to learn from people who've made money online and who've gone through the struggle. Like I've gone through the struggle, guys. I went through the struggle for 5 years. Okay. I tried affiliate marketing. I tried MLM. I tried so many things and I tried hard, but I failed miserably. Okay. Until I found this blueprint. And now I'm making consistent income. I'm making money while I'm sleeping. Okay. I've had $1,800 days, $900 days. And it's not just me, guys. I've seen people who are making more money than me. I've seen people inside of our community make over $1 million in a year, right? I've seen people in our community make over 6 figures in 2 months because everyone has a different journey, right? You can't compare your day one with someone's day, 5,000. That's because, comparison is the thief of joy, right? Comparison is a thief of joy, guys. If you're comparing yourself with other people and there's pain in your heart, that means you should stop doing that. If you're thinking why are they having so much success? Why not me? Well, that's envy and jealousy, guys. Envy is one of the seven deadly sins. So you got to ask the Lord to remove that from your heart because that's envy, guys. That's jealousy, right? It's one of the 7 deadly sins. So you got to remove it from your heart. Have you ever seen someone have success and you're kind of like, oh, why not me? That's happened to me before, guys. I won't lie. It's happened to me. Sometimes I see people crush it and I'm like, why them? Why not me? Right? But that's envy, guys. That's jealousy. You got to work on yourself. You got to remove that from your heart because it's a negative emotion. And you cannot produce positive results with negative emotions, right? You can't. That's why you got to work on your mindset. Read The Science of Getting Rich. Read Think and Grow Rich. Okay. Read Secrets of the Millionaire Mind. Just read. Because readers are leaders, guys. When's the last time you read a book or listened to an audiobook? Guys, who reads books? Drop a 1 if you read books. Drop a 2 if you don't. Right? Or do you listen to audiobooks? Drop a 1 if you do, 2 if you don't. Like, who reads books or listens to audiobooks? Because readers are leaders, my friends. Right now, I'm reading this book. It's called The Secrets of the Million. No, it's called Millionaire Success Habits. Okay. I love reading. It's so good. It's so good. Oh yeah. Give it to me all day. Readers are leaders, guys. The more you read, the more you learn, the more you earn. But you don't have to read to learn. Because in our community, guys, you can watch videos. We teach you with videos. So if you don't want to read, if reading's too hard for you, well, you can watch videos and learn that way. Okay. We train people through videos. Okay. So we teach you how to make $900 or more in a day. If you think it's too good to be true, that's you. That's not me. That's you. Right? Is there any payment for this? Yeah, there's a one-time investment. One-time investment, guys. Okay. So would it be worth it to you to make a one-time investment if you could end up making thousands or millions of dollars over time? Would it be worth it to you? Answer that question. Would it be worth it to you to make an investment in something if you knew without a shadow of a doubt that you can make, like, let's say, millions of dollars? Would it be worth it? Drop a 1 if it would be worth it. Drop a 2 if it would not. I'm asking you straight up. I'm bold, guys. Like, I don't care. I'll ask people straight up. Would it be worth it to you to make a one-time investment if you could potentially make $1 million or more? Let's just say if you knew for a fact that you could make millions of dollars, would you be willing to invest in something? Okay. Because most people, they don't invest because they're afraid. They're afraid like they're going to lose money. They think about what could go wrong. Okay. So they don't invest. They'll spend money on stupid stuff. They'll do that all day. They'll do that all day, every day. They'll spend money on crap without even thinking about it. Like, the average person spends like $2,000 to $7,000 a year on unnecessary things. Okay. They have no problem spending their money on crap. Right. But they don't invest because they're thinking like, what if it goes wrong? What if I don't make any money? So instead of thinking of like what could go wrong, why not focus on what could go right? Okay. What if you can make thousands or millions of dollars over time? I've made thousands of dollars so far, so it's definitely possible. I've seen people make over $1 million in our community in like a year's time. So that's definitely possible. If one person can do it, anybody can do it. That's a fact. We all have access to the same knowledge, guys. We all have 24 hours in a day. Nobody's special. There's not one person on this planet that is more special than anybody else. Okay. It's just that some people are willing to put in the work and some people are not. That's all. Okay. I don't know what to do. You got it. Well, you can say to yourself, I can't afford it. That's one thing you could say. You can say, I can't afford it. Okay. You can say that for the rest of your life. Or you can say, how can I afford it? That's from Rich Dad Poor Dad, guys. He says, instead of saying, I can't afford it, say, how can I afford it? And then you figure it out. You figure it out. Because if you really want something bad enough, you'll figure out how to do it. You will. If you really want something bad enough, you'll figure it out. Otherwise, you'll make an excuse. You'll just make an excuse. Oh yeah, I can't afford it. You know, that's a fact, guys. I just speak facts here. I know I trigger people, but I don't care. Because I like to speak the truth, the whole truth and nothing but the truth. So help me, Lord. How much is a one-time investment? Yeah, I'll show you. Right. So check it out. So you can start with 900, 600, 300, or 100, and then $39 for your website. Okay. I started with the 900 because it's the best. I deserve the best. But you can also start with the 100 plus $39 for your website. But instead of just focusing on the cost, which is what, broke people do, focus on the value. See, when I joined this business, guys, I didn't think about the cost. I focused on, okay, what am I going to get? I'm going to get done for you digital products that I can resell for 100% profit. Wow, that's amazing. 100, 300, 600, and 900. Woo, 100% profit. I don't have to create anything. Dang, that's awesome. I get my own website. I don't have to create that. I don't have to create that either. Holy cow. I get a sales funnel so I can make money in my sleep. Holy Toledo. And I get access to a community where there's live mentoring from 6 and 7 figure income earners. Say what? I get all that? Yeah, sign me up. I just focused on the value, guys. See, the people that the broke mindset, they just focus on the cost. They don't think about the value. Before you buy something, whatever it is, guys, you should think about this. This will change the way you buy things. Focus on what are you going to get in return for what you pay for. Okay. Like, take it seriously. What are you getting in return for what you pay for? What are you getting in return for what you pay for? What are you getting in return for what you pay for? What are you getting in return for what you pay for? What are you getting in return for what you pay for? What are you getting in return for what you pay for? What are you getting in return for what you pay for? What are you getting in return for what you pay for? What are you getting in return for what you pay for? What are you getting in return for what you pay for? What are you getting in return for what you pay for? What are you getting in return for what you pay for? What are you getting in return for what you pay for? What are you getting in return for what you pay for? What are you getting in return for what you pay for? What are you getting in return for what you pay for? What are you getting in return for what you pay for? What are you getting in return for what you pay for? What are you getting in return for what you pay for? What are you getting in return for what you pay for? What are you getting in return for what you pay for? What are you get Does it seem like a good value? Does it seem like a good investment? Does it seem like a good purchase? If the answer is yes, then do it. Okay, we give you so much value. Like we could charge $10,000 for this program and it would be fair. It'd be more than fair. But we charge less than like the cost of your phone. We charge less than the cost of the TV in your wall, probably. Okay. I have an iPhone Pro Max. This costs $1,300. That's cheaper than my business. And I've used my iPhone to build my business. And I made thousands of dollars, which I paid for the iPhone and so much more. Okay. That's called an asset, guys. See, your phone can look at your phone right here. Your phone, it can be an asset or it can be a liability, right? If you purchase a phone and you use this phone to build a business like this one, which you can do from your phone, if you use your phone to build a business and you make thousands of millions of dollars with your business, then your phone becomes an asset, okay? Because it helps you make more money. But if you use the same phone to just scroll on social media and entertain yourself and waste time, then it becomes a liability because it's costing you money. That's a lesson, guys. That's a lesson in assets and liabilities. What do the wealthy people spend their money on? They spend their money on assets, things that can put more money into their pocket. What do poor people spend their money on? They spend their money on liabilities, things that take money out of your pocket. Do you understand the difference between an asset and a liability? That's from Rich Dad Poor Dad. You should read that book. It's an amazing book. I got to read it again. Right? I love these books. The Science of Getting Rich, Think and Grow Rich, Rich Dad Poor Dad, Secrets of the Millionaire Mind. What else? Millionaire Success Habits. I just read these books over and over again, guys. I read them over and over again because if you want to be wealthy, you got to study wealth. You got to study wealth, guys. And you got to have a business. You got to have an online business and you got to build multiple streams of income. I wish they would have taught me this in school. I don't even know what I learned in school besides like the basic math and, math, English and writing, which I'm grateful for, but the rest of it, crap. Most of it's crap. It didn't really help me. Like, I wish I would have learned about this stuff in school. I wish I would have had like a manifestation class. Like, I wish they would have taught us like the science of getting rich, how to get rich at a young age. I wish I would have learned, like they taught me how to play guitar. That'd have been cool because that's what I love. I love business. I love making money. I love manifestation and I love playing guitar. I wish I would have learned that in school instead of all the crap I learned. I used to tell my parents, I'm like, what am I doing here? Like, this is dumb. What's the point of all this stuff? And I was right. I knew at that age, guys, I knew when I was like 10, 5 or whatever. I was like, what am I doing here? This is dumb. I called it out, guys. I called out the system at a young age and I was right. I was right on the money. My intuition knew. I knew that I was in a whack system at a young age, guys. I knew it. The system's whack, guys. It's really whack. Like that's how I would change the whole school system. I would teach people like how to make money. And then I would focus on, yeah, I'm preaching, man. And then I would focus on teaching people how to cultivate their God-given talents, whatever that is. Like maybe someone's like into farming or something. Then I would teach them how to cultivate that. I would notice what are their God-given talents and I would help them master those things. But I would also teach them about how to make money too. So yeah, I just went on a tangent, guys. I go on tangents sometimes, but the reason I'm here today though, is I'm sharing with you this business. This is a business that shows you how to make $900 or more in a day. Okay. Selling digital products that you don't even have to create yourself. So who is this for? This is for people who are sick and tired of being overworked and underpaid. People who don't have any experience, with digital marketing or making money online. People who've tried to make money online before but failed. People who need something beginner friendly. People that don't have any tech skills. People that want to follow a proven system. Okay, that's what this is for, right? So if that's you, you can check it out. If that's not you, you don't have to do it. It's all good. Okay, so just go here, guys. sevenfiguremonk.com. Okay, sevenfiguremonk.com. Go there, put your email in. Check your spam folder. Check your promotions folder for the word blueprint. Okay, and if you have any questions, all you got to do is reply to my emails, guys. That's all you got to do. I'm here to help you. I'm here to help you. I'm on a mission. My mission is to make millions and millions of dollars and help other people make millions and millions of dollars. So either way I win, guys, because either way I win and I make millions and millions of dollars. or I die in the process of pursuing my dreams. So either way, it's a win, guys. I'm winning right now. It's a win, right? Yeah, I have multiple TikTok accounts. Yeah, I do. Because it's good to have backups. Like sometimes TikTok goes crazy and they'll just come in on your accounts. They'll just like shut you down just like that. Boom. It happens like that sometimes. It's crazy. So yeah, I have multiple TikTok accounts. It's good to have a backup. Yeah. So I'm live on TikTok right now and I'm live on YouTube, right? Because that's good, guys. It just means more exposure for your business. What does every business like? I watch business videos on social media all the time. And one of these guys, one of these business gurus, he's like, the reason why you're not making a lot of money is because not enough people know about you, right? So you need people to know about you guys. You need people to discover you. You need more exposure to your business. Okay. The more exposure you get to your business, the better, right? So that's why I go live on multiple accounts. Okay. And the cool thing is, like, if I go live on YouTube, YouTube always saves my lives, right? It always saves my lives. So people can go back and rewatch my lives again over and over again. That's the cool thing about YouTube. TikTok, once your live is over, it's finished. But the cool thing about TikTok is you can post highlights from your live, which I haven't done lately. I forget to do things. Like you can post, like TikTok will show you like who, like how many, like who's watching your, like the highlights of your live, like when, like the most views on your live. And you can post that on your TikTok account, right? Because you want to post content, guys. Content is king. Content is king. Just by posting content on social media, you can grow your business. You can grow your social media account. You can get monetized on social media. Imagine if you got monetized on YouTube and YouTube's paying you like $5,000 a month, $10,000 a month, $20,000 a month. If you're getting paid $20,000 a month from YouTube, you've won. Because that's pretty much, like, anybody can pretty much live free for $20,000 a month, guys. You can pretty much do almost anything you want to do with $20,000 a month. Pretty much, more or less, right? So, so why not do that, guys? Just start posting videos, start learning. And then if you have a business like my business, you can put your link in the bio. So not only are you growing your social media channel, but people can go to your link and they can buy things from you at any time, guys. Like our top selling product sells for $900. So you get one sale, that's $900 paid directly to you, 100% profit. You get 111 sales, that's like $100,000 right there. You get 1,111 sales, that's $1 million. $1 million, guys. Okay, just to put it in perspective. And guess how many people are on social media every day? 5 billion people are on social media every day, guys. So is it impossible to get 1,111 customers? Nope, definitely not impossible. It's a process though. Like I've seen people, like we have 2 people in our community who have made over $1 million, guys, and they made it in like a year. So you should follow them, right? You should get inside of our community and you should follow them because success leaves clues, right? I read this book. It's called The Science of Getting Rich. And it always says you should do things in a certain way. Okay. So the people that have made over $1 million, well, they're doing something in a certain way. So I always watch I always watch the top earners, and I watch how they create content and I watch how they do things. And then I get ideas from them because whatever they've done, it's allowed them to make $1 million, guys. Right. Like there could be there could be 2 people. Let's say there's 2 people in this business. One person has made $0. They've made nothing. Okay. So they're probably doing things the wrong way, right? They're probably not following the blueprint. They're doing it all wrong. Okay. And then there's another person who's made over $1 million. That means they're doing something in the right way. Whatever they're doing, it's working. So you got to watch them because they're doing something in a certain way that's allowed them to make $1 million. Success leaves clues, my friends. Success leaves clues. Okay. Any questions, my friends? Any questions? Just go here, sevenfiguremonk.com. Sevenfiguremonk.com. Just go there, put in your best email, check your spam folder, check your junk folder for the word blueprint. And share this live, guys. Tap the video, share the live. I'm on a mission to save lives, guys. Like this business can save lives because you're giving someone a business in a box, right? You're giving someone their own business, okay? And there's people out there in the world, believe it or not, that are struggling financially. They are stressed out and they are like, it destroyed, like the financial stress ruins people's lives, guys. It ruins people's lives. Okay. It crushes people. It crushes their soul. right? It ruins their mental health. People end their lives because of financial stress. It's a fact. They do. So you could actually save someone's life by promoting this business, guys. You can actually save someone's life, right? So when I go live, guys, and I mean, sometimes I just go live and I'm like, and I'm just thinking, man, I can save somebody's life today. I can change someone's life. I can help someone make thousands or millions of dollars. I can help someone break free from the cycle of suffering, right? And that kind of motivates me, guys. That's kind of motivates me. I have a motivation not only to be rich, but I also have a motivation to impact other people's lives. It's not just one thing. That's like the reason why I go live all the time. That's the reason why I post so much content. It's not just to get rich for myself, but it's also to help other people get rich and to leave behind a legacy. And our business, guys, is called the Legacy Builders. So that was a beautiful name. My friend and mentor Michelle, she created this program and she named it the Legacy Builders, guys. We're called the Legacy Builders program, okay? Because we build legacies here. And she refers to herself as the hope dealer. We are hope dealers, guys, because we give people hope. Like I give you hope that, hey, you can make thousands or millions of dollars and you just got to work 2 hours around your schedule. Of course, I'm not saying it's going to happen overnight. Nothing does. It's a process, but you got to start the process. If you don't start the process, it's never going to happen, right? If you start the process, it can eventually happen. Okay. How long is it going to take you? I don't know. It takes as long as it takes, guys, but time's going to pass anyways. And I don't care. It doesn't matter what program you join, guys. You could join this program. You can join that program. Doesn't matter. You're still going to learn you still have to learn how to sell. You still have to learn how to market. Whether you're doing affiliate marketing, drop shipping, e-commerce, fulfilled by Amazon, you name it. You still have to learn sales and marketing, guys. It's not like you're not going to join some program and then become a millionaire overnight without learning some sales and marketing. It's not going to happen. All right? That's what people want. They want the get rich quick thing. But that's not true, guys. You're not going to get rich quick. Okay, can you? Yeah. But you're going to have to learn skills. You're going to have to learn sales and marketing no matter what, guys. You think you're going to start one program and it's going to be the golden ticket? Well, this one is kind of the golden ticket. This is the golden ticket, guys. You found it. You found the golden ticket, because I've tried so many other businesses and I failed miserably because the training sucked. The training was sucked. It's sucky training. It sucked. They didn't teach us how to sell. They didn't teach us how to market in the right way. They didn't teach us mindset training. Okay. They didn't teach us how to do things the right way. It sucked. That's why I didn't have results. It wasn't even my fault. It was their fault. Well, I'm not going to say 100% their fault because that's irresponsible. But I'm going to say the training just wasn't, compared to this training is just like blows everything out of the water that I've seen. I'm just speaking my personal experience. I'm not into like slander marketing. You know what slander marketing is? It's when you bash it's like when you bash an opportunity just to drive traffic to your offer. It's like you bash an offer just to send people to your offer. A lot of people do this, and I think it's gross. I think it's disgusting. I would never hang out with these people. Okay, so they go online and they create blogs, they create websites and stuff, and they bash other people's offers, okay? Just to drive traffic to their offer or to their website to get views. That's a whole tactic they do. I think it's sleazy. I think it's uncouth. I think it's disgusting, and I would never do it. Now, will I say that my opportunity is the best I've ever found? Yeah. Would I say that it blows most opportunities out of the water? Yeah. But I won't specifically name a certain opportunity and then blast it and slander it. I wouldn't do that. That's the difference. Okay. That's the difference, because I've tried many opportunities, but I wouldn't like publicly go bash some other opportunity just to drive traffic to my offer. I would never do that. I think it's low class, but some people do that, guys. Some people, that's their like number one strategy. Like literally people have websites and blogs set up just to slander other people's offers, just to get views, because some websites, they get views. They send people to their website. And when you go to their website, you see there's ads when you see there's ads all over the website. That means every time you go to that website, when there's ads everywhere, those annoying ads that drive you crazy. Well, they make money every time you go to their website. Okay. Have you ever been in a website and there's like ads popping up left and right? You're like, man, get me out of here. The reason they have those ads there is because every time someone visits their website, they're making money from those ads, guys. So that's why some people, they slander other offers just to drive traffic to their website. Okay. It's called slander marketing, guys. Slander marketing. So we teach you attraction marketing, right? We teach you to post videos on social media. You're posting videos on social media to attract customers to you. That's all you got to do, guys. It's so simple. Anybody can do this, but you got to be willing. You got to be willing to post content every day. If you're not willing to post content every day, then don't do this. Do something else. Do some other business. Maybe try trading crypto. Try trading stocks or Forex. You can make money with anything, but if you're doing trading, then you have to have money to invest in trading. And then it's risky business, because if you don't know what you're doing, one bad trade and your money's gone, right? Just one bad trade. Money is out of there, gone. I wouldn't want to do that. I would be bored. I would be bored to death. I don't want to look at screens and graphs and like try to trade stuff. That's not me. I'm a people person. I'm a man of the people, guys. I like to talk. I like to talk to people. Even though I'm like kind of an introvert, I still like to interact with people. I don't want to look at screens and just click numbers and stuff and watch graphs. No, thank you. But some people love that. They love it. So to each their own, I guess. So if you want to learn more about this business, guys, just go here, sevenfiguremonk.com. Sevenfiguremonk.com. Just go there, put in your best email, check your spam, check your promotions folder for the word blueprint, right? Just check it out, guys. Just have the courage to check it out, right? This could be the opportunity that changes your life. It's already changed so many lives. It's changing my life too, guys. I'm in the process of just transformation right now. I'm going through the transformation. I went from, see, we all start this business at zero, guys. Everybody who joins this opportunity, this business, we all start at zero. But it's not where you start. It's not how you start. It's how you finish. So I've already made thousands of dollars, guys. I'm going through the transformation right now. It's already happening. Okay. But my goal is to make millions and build multiple streams of income. I don't just plan to promote one offer my whole life, right? I already have a couple different offers, like because we teach you how to build multiple streams of income. So I already have affiliate offers as well. This is my number one offer. Okay. This will be my number one offer for the rest of my life, as long as it exists. I mean, hopefully it's around forever, but business is business. Sometimes things come and go, but like, I don't see it going anywhere anytime soon. That's for sure. Free? No, not free. It's a one-time investment. It's a one-time investment in yourself, though. It's a one-time investment in your future. Okay. So check it out. So you can get started with 900, 600, 300, 100, or 900, 600, 300, 100, and then $39 for your website. One-time fee for your website. You're going to have your own website, guys. So you don't have to create your own website. You don't have to create your own products. You don't have to create your own sales funnel. You get access to our community for free, where there's live mentoring from 6- and 7-figure income earners. That's what you get. That's a lot of value, guys. Like, we could charge $10,000 for this program and it would still be fair. It would still be fair, but it's less than the cost of your TV. It's less than the cost of your phone. My phone costs more than this business cost me, because I have a Pro Max, guys. Apple Pro Max. It cost me like $1,300. It literally costs more than my business, but I've made way more than that. I got my investment back really fast. So you only need one sale to get your investment back. You only need one sale, guys. That should blow your mind. If you know anything about business, the fact that you can get your investment back after one sale, and then you can go into profit in 2 sales. If you know anything about business at all, that's insane, guys. That's wild, but it's true. Because we're living in the digital age right now. Things have changed. Okay. You can get your business up and running in a day, and you have the potential to get your first sale in a day, guys. I've seen it happen, guys. I've seen people launch their business and get a sale in their first day. Now, everyone's different, but I've seen it happen. Okay. We teach you how to get your first sale in 7 days. So after you get your first sale, your business is free, right? So why not try it? Why not take your shot? You miss every single shot that you don't take. Okay. Every opportunity you pass by is just another missed opportunity. That's all. What's the definition of poor? The definition of poor means passing over opportunities repeatedly. That's the definition of poor, guys. How many opportunities? Excuse me. How many opportunities have you passed by already? What's up, Spark? How many have you passed by already? Probably so many you don't even know. You don't even realize. One of the biggest opportunities that we've probably all passed up was on Bitcoin, because we didn't realize that Bitcoin would be worth $100,000 right now. You know that one Bitcoin is worth $100,000 right now, but when it first launched, it was like they were selling Bitcoins for like a penny or something. I forgot the price, like super cheap, guys. Now, if you would have bought 10,000 Bitcoins back when it cost a penny, you'd be super duper rich right now. But you passed over that opportunity. I did too. But we would have been super duper rich, guys. So you're like, that's the definition of poor, guys. It means you're passing over opportunities repeatedly. So how many opportunities do you want to pass up? Like how many? Do you want to pass over all of them or one of them or some of them? How many? A lot. You always got to be open for opportunities, guys. I'm not searching for opportunities right now because I already found my opportunity. So I'm all in with this. But I didn't pass up on this opportunity, guys. I'm all in with this, guys. Like I'm all in. You got to focus on one thing. Some people, they have shiny object syndrome, right? Shiny object syndrome. Okay, that's like a cancer. That's when you jump from this opportunity to that opportunity, from this. You're jumping from like opportunity to opportunity, and you're not even making money with any of them. That's called shiny object syndrome. It's better to pick one opportunity as your main offer and just stick with that and just make as much money as possible with that opportunity. Okay. So just go here, sevenfiguremonk.com, guys, sevenfiguremonk.com. But the cool thing about our opportunity, guys, is the cool thing is we also teach you how to build multiple streams of income, right? Like we teach you how to build your email list, okay? Which I didn't know how to do before last year, guys. I just started building my email list last year. I didn't know how to do this stuff. I'm 44 years old, okay? It took me 43 years to figure out how to start building my email list, which is a high income skill, right? Are you building your email list? Have you learned how to do that yet? So we teach you how to build your email list, okay? Which pretty much every single top earner in the world does. Everything, like Amazon guys, they have an email list, okay? Before you register an account with Amazon so you can buy stuff, they ask for your email. Why do they ask for your email? Because they want to send you offers, guys. They want you to be part of their email list. Smart. It's not about working harder, guys. It's about working smarter. That's why Jeff Bezos makes like $150 million a day. Did you know that? Look it up. Google it. It says he makes like $150 million a day. That's called working smarter, guys. So we teach you how to build your email list. And then we teach you how to promote multiple offers inside of your email list, just like Amazon does. Amazon always sends you like, hey, look at this. Look at this new sale we got going on. Check out what's going on this week. I think you're going to like this. Check this out. Right? Success leaves clues. I just had a light bulb moment. Ding. I'm going to read some of Amazon's emails. I'm going to see like how they market. I'm going to see how they promote their stuff. I'm going to just like kind of be more a little aware. You guys should be aware about like email marketing and what people say in their emails. Okay? Because success leaves clues, right? Sometimes it's good just to subscribe to people's email lists, just to see how they do it, just to see how they do their email marketing, right? Now that I do email marketing, guys, when I see someone send me an email, I just like dissect it. I'm like, okay, what is this person doing compared to what I'm doing? Okay. Gotta use your brain. When I watch commercials, when I watch ads, I look at the ads. I focus on, okay, what do they say at the beginning of the ad? Like, what is their hook, guys? Because now that I've been doing sales and marketing for like a year, even longer than that, but I really sucked at sales and marketing for many years. I won't lie. I really sucked at it, guys. I tried for many years. I didn't start like getting better at it until I joined this business. Okay. But now whenever I watch an ad or a commercial, I watch it with an analytical mind. Okay. Why do I need to purchase when I have no money? Because that's how investments work. Why do you have no money? Because you haven't spent your money on any assets yet. I mean, how long do you want to say that? Like, how do you want to say like how long do like I can't afford something? How long do you want to say I can't afford this? Like, what do you expect? You expect someone's going to be like, oh, poor you. Here's $1 million. I hope you feel good. That's not going to happen, man. It's not going to happen. You got to learn high income skills. Right? I'm just being honest. Right? Okay. Well, how long do you want to keep telling yourself that things are tough? How long do you want to how long do you want to keep that sad story going on? Like, come on. I mean, I'm just saying that I mean, that's just tough love, guys. Like, I don't know why, like, what does he expect? He expects like someone's gonna like feel sorry and like, give him $1 million and like no one's coming to save you. And I'm not just like trying to be a jerk about it. I'm just like, come on. That's not gonna like, come on, guys. You gotta be like, you gotta understand. No one's coming to save you. Nobody's coming to save you guys. It's not gonna happen. No one's gonna knock on your door and be like, oh man, I know you had such a tough story. Here's like $10 million, It's not gonna happen. I've had a tough life, guys. Don't think my life was all, sunshine and rainbows. Was not. Abused at a young age, bullied, got a divorce, girlfriends cheated on me. I've been through it all, guys. Don't think I've had a great life. Don't think I've had a perfect life. Okay. But no one's coming to save you. You got to save yourself. Okay. You got to save yourself, guys. God helps those who help themselves, right? God helps those who help themselves. It doesn't say God helps those who are lazy. It doesn't say God helps those who cry. It doesn't say God helps those who complain. It says God helps those who help themselves, right? Don't think I was rich when I started this business. I wasn't rich. Before I started this business, guys, my bank account was negative 1,000 at one point. I wish I would have screenshot that. I should have screenshotted that because that would have been a good story. But I didn't. I didn't think of it at the time. My bank account was literally at one point negative $1,000. Okay. So when people cry to me like I have no money, well, have you ever had negative $1,000 in your bank account, guys? Have you ever had negative $1,000 in your bank account? Okay. So I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear it. I don't have money because I've been negative $1,000 in my bank account before, guys, because I made some unwise investments at the time, right? Me, you had negative 1,000, Benjamin. Respect. Yeah. Then you know what it's like. Okay. But even when I had that, I was like, man, this is just ridiculous. But I didn't freak out about it. I was like, okay. Because I knew I had another paycheck coming that was going to get me out of the hole. So I could chill. But still, guys, it was a negative 1,000 because I made some, unwise investments and I recirculated basically all of my money back into society. And then my company came in and cut our pay in half. All at the same time, guys. All at the same time. So when people tell me their sob stories, I'm just like, okay, well, I've been through it too. So what? So like, guys, we all have a sob story, guys. We've all been through some crap, right? Nobody's special in that regard. Like, this is not like a competition whose sob story is worse. Okay. We've all been through crap. So what are you going to do about it? Are you going to focus on the solution or are you going to focus on the problem? Because if you focus on the solution, you get more solution. If you focus on the problem, you get more problem. Okay. So what do you want to focus on? What could go wrong or what could go right? Focus on what can go right, guys. See, this business, you have the opportunity to make $900 or more in a day. That's $27,000 a month and $328,000 a year. Now, of course, it's not going to happen overnight, but you have potential to do that. Do we have people in our community that are doing that? Yeah, we have some people that are making over $100,000 a month, guys. $100,000 a month. Okay. So is it possible? Yeah, it's possible. But you got to start the process. Everything's a process. If you don't start the process, it's never going to happen. I'm just speaking in facts, guys. This is true. You got to start the process. I started the process last year and I've learned so much. I've learned how to automate my business. I've learned how to make money in my sleep. I've learned how to build my email list. I didn't know how to do this stuff. I learned how to build my email list, guys. I've learned how to grow my social media channel from scratch. How do you grow your social media channel from scratch? You just post content every day. You go live. That's it. Yeah, I'm gonna have to block this guy because that's a weird name. That's all you do, guys. You put that you can grow any social media channel from scratch if you just post content every day and you go live and you have a little bit of strategy to it. I'm blocking people left and right. People are saying some dumb things. You got to send people to the block party, guys, because they're not your perfect customer. We teach you how to figure out who is your perfect customer. Okay, you attract your perfect customer. We teach you how to create $1 million message. right? Messaging in your content, guys. What is the message? The message is what you say in your content. That's your message. And it can be faceless or it could be talking. You can do faceless content, but you're still speaking to your perfect customer. You're putting words on the screen, but those words are speaking to your perfect customer. So we teach you how to do all this stuff, and we teach you how to use AI, like, ChatGPT, to help you build your business too. So you're like, man, I don't know. Like, I don't know if I can figure out like ideas to like what to post. Well, you got AI. I use AI every day, guys. I use ChatGPT all the time for so many things, right? All I do for my business, guys, I basically copy and paste and I post videos. That's pretty much all I do, because I copy and paste stuff, you know, like I copy and paste titles, I copy and paste messages, and then I post videos. And then you can also copy and paste free ads. That's all you got to do, guys. If you can literally copy and paste stuff and you can post videos on social media, then you have the potential to earn $900 over and over again with an automated business. Okay. With an automated business that's doing 90% of the work for you. So you can make money while you're sleeping or doing the things that you like to do. Right. So if you're ready to learn more, okay, then just go here, sevenfiguremonk.com. Go there and just put in your best email, check the spam folder, check the promotions folder for the word blueprint. And if you have any questions, just reply to my emails, okay? You can reply to my emails at any time. And you can also unsubscribe at any time. You just go down to the bottom of the email, you hit unsubscribe. Boom, okay? It's a rejection-free business. Rejection-free, guys. You never have to hear the word no, because we don't teach you to do sales calls, right? I will never do sales calls. I tried a couple times. I just tried it just out of curiosity. And I was like, okay, not for me. Sucks, right? We don't teach you to do cold messaging. But cold messaging is so much easier, because I used to do MLM and they taught us how to do cold messaging. So I don't even mind cold messaging. It's like basically cold messaging. It's like copy and paste. It's the same thing. Like we teach you how to do free ads. You copy, paste, post. Same thing with cold messaging. You just copy and paste. But it's just like there's rejection there, because people, either they're going to ignore your message or they're going to block you or they're going to insult you. It happens, because I've done it before. That's what happens. Sometimes they buy. It's a proven way to sell, right? It's a proven way to sell, but we don't teach that, right? We teach you like how to do attraction marketing. You're just posting videos on social media to attract customers. Okay. There's basically 4 ways, guys, to attract customers, to attract leads. Okay. There's paid ads. There's free strategies like posting content. There's warm outreach. That's when you you ask your friends and family, you bother your friends and family or people that you know. And then there's cold outreach. Okay. That's when you send cold messages to people. You send cold emails to people. You call people. You know those telemarketers that call you and they try to pitch their offer. That's called cold outreach, guys. Okay, cold outreach. Or you can go knock on people's doors. I used to have a job, guys, where I knocked on people's doors and I was selling something. I forgot what it was. Something about like I forgot what it was exactly. Something about water or something. Like I think it was like we're asking for donations for water. I don't know what it was, but it was something ridiculous. So I used to have to go around and knock on people's doors, guys. Now that's that's crazy. I could do that with this business. I could. I don't know if it's illegal. I mean, it might be illegal. You might need permits, but I can go around and knock on people's doors and be like, "Hey, I got an offer for you. You can make $900 or more in a day. Give them my card." Now I guarantee you, someone would say yes. You know, some people are really good at this stuff, guys. There's like some people, they have that talent. They can sell anything. They can sell ice, ice to an Eskimo. They can go around and knock on people's doors, and they're just so good with people, guys. Like they could end up going inside, like sitting on the couch, laughing, having a beer, having a drink. Because some people just have that natural thing, guys. I'm not that guy. I'm not that guy. Maybe I am. Maybe it's in me somewhere, but it's not. We don't do that. We don't teach that, guys. We teach you how to post videos on social media. Okay, you're posting videos on social media to attract customers to you. Okay, I can guarantee you without a shadow of a doubt that I can guarantee you, if you just follow this little strategy that I teach, you would get leads every single day. Because I get leads every single day, guys. Because I just figured out a little bit of a formula. Like I know exactly what to post every single day to get leads for my business. Right? I just figured something out. I just figured out like some things to say that work. Okay. Because I just post videos all the time. And then I see, okay, which video do people like? Which video is getting me results? And then I just create that video over and over again. Sometimes I'm wearing a different shirt. Sometimes I'm in a different environment. But every time I post that video, guys, I pretty much always get someone asking me for more information. So I know without a shadow of a doubt, if you follow the little strategy that I do, that you would get leads every single day for your business. Now, I can't guarantee that those leads will be converted to sales. You know, I can't guarantee that because no one can. Nobody can guarantee that because people either they buy or they don't, right? Just like if like you go into a store, sometimes you buy stuff, sometimes you don't. Sometimes you walk into a store and then sometimes you walk out and you don't buy anything, right? Sometimes you walk in and you're like, "Ooh, this is nice. This looks good on me." Okay, it's the same thing with that's how selling works, guys. Like no one can guarantee you're going to get a sale because because no one knows. Like no one knows like exactly how many sales you're going to get and when you're going to get the sales. But people know like I know good strategies that can help you get sales faster, that's for sure. And we teach you inside of our community the best strategies. Okay. Like the people that are really, really good at sales, yeah, they have a system that's gonna convert more than other systems. That's true. Okay. There are people that are gonna their system is gonna convert better than other systems. That's for sure. But no one can say I can guarantee you every single lead. No one can say like every single lead you're gonna get is gonna convert into a sale. Nobody can say that. Like to have a good conversion rate, like if you can get like usually I think 1 out of 100 people buy in general. Like if you get 100 leads, like something like that. In our community it's 1 out of 20 on average. 1 out of 20 of people are buying. Okay, I think the general average is 1 out of 100, but in our community 1 out of 20 on average are buying. Okay, so if you can get 20 emails a day, then you have the potential to get a sale. That's on average, right? But sometimes, sometimes it's more, sometimes it's less. Some people have really good conversion rates, guys. Some people in our community, they get 1 sale out of 10 leads. They get 1 out of 10 leads, guys. That means they get 10 emails in their system and they get a sale. And our top selling product sells for 900. Okay. So, but the goal is to get like 20 emails a day because 20 emails a day could equal to a sale. Okay. That's it. But you just got to keep building that email list because once people are inside of your email list, they can buy from you at any time. Right? The money's in the list, guys. Who has an email list? Drop a 1. Guys, drop a 1 if you have an email list. Drop a 2 if you do not. Who has an email list? 1, yes. 2, no. Okay. If the answer is no, guys, I would really highly recommend that you learn how to do email marketing because it's a high income skill that can pay you thousands or millions of dollars over time. All the top earners in the world do it, guys. All the top earners in the world. Amazon, they have email market. They do email marketing, guys. That's why whenever somebody asks you for your email, they want your email because they're going to send you offers. Okay. If you ever register for something like an app or whatever, you register for something and they ask you for your email, they do that because they want to send you offers, right? You understand? Every single top earner on the planet does this. Apple, Amazon, all the top income earners in the world do this stuff, guys. Success leaves clues, and we teach you how to do this, right? So if you want to learn more, just go here, sevenfiguremonk.com, sevenfiguremonk.com. Okay. All right. I went live for an hour, guys. That's usually my limit. Right. So yeah, just go there, guys, sevenfiguremonk.com. At least just check it out. If you see an opportunity, just get started, right? We're going to help you build your business, guys. You're going to be in business for yourself, but you're not going to be in business by yourself. You have a community of over 50,000 people. You have live interactive mentoring. Whenever you need help, you just send me an email. I always respond to my emails. Okay. I'm not going to ghost you as long as you're like polite and normal. If you come at me and attack me and try to be all rude and stuff, then I'll give you a warning. But as long as you're normal to me, guys, I will always respond to emails and help you. Okay. So the community is going to help you. I'm going to help you. So how can you fail? You can't fail, guys. The only way you're going to fail here is if you don't get started or if you quit. Okay. There's basically 3 types of people. There's cowards. Okay. Cowards are people that don't start anything because they're afraid. They're afraid that they're going to lose. That's cowards. They're afraid of criticism. They're afraid they're going to lose. They're just afraid. Okay. The second type of person is the weak person. That's the person that like they quit. Like they try something and they don't get results right away and they quit. That's a weak person. Okay. The third type of person is the warrior. They start something and they never quit. they never quit until they get the results. They never quit, guys. Okay, so I'm a warrior. I don't know which one you are. Only you and God knows that. But if you're a warrior, guys, drop it in the comments. Say, I am a warrior. Okay, say, I am a warrior. So yeah, just check out the business, guys. Check it out. If you see an opportunity, just get started. If you have any questions, reply to my emails. Okay. If you don't see an opportunity, you don't like it, all you got to do is scroll down. You can unsubscribe at any time. No pressure, guys. Whenever people unsubscribe from my email list, they're just deleted from the system. And I go on with my day. It's not even, I don't even notice. I don't even notice, guys. So there's no pressure here. All right. Okay. Thank you for watching. I salute you. I salute you. God bless. May you live long. May you live long and prosper, guys, like Star Trek. Live long and prosper. I don't watch that show, but I know that saying. But I never really watched Star Trek. But live long and prosper, guys. Yeah, let's go. See you on the next one. All right, YouTube. Thanks for watching.